step into the new when you drive a Chevy. It's time for a fresh approach and a new perspective. And find the Chevy that's right for you. Find new experiences, find new roads. Chevrolet.
Hey, welcome back to Missouri Sports Network, presented by Central Bank of the Ozarks. Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Also brought to you by the Bank of Billings, Doak Propane, and Labor's Local 663, Shelter Insurance Agents Grant Baker and Aurora, Sean Holman in Lockwood, Great Southern Bank, and Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. Going back down to Dora High School, home of the Lady Falcons, and head coach Cole Garnette. And coach, district championship. How's that sound?
Sounds pretty good. This one was definitely the one we were most nervous about. You know, last year we were the 2 seed and no one really expected us to win it. But this year being the 1 seed, it comes with its own pressures for sure. It was definitely nice to get this one as well.
Well, take us back through the game, a 50-43 win over Kabul. Kind of take us through how the game played out.
Well, to be honest with you, neither one of us could score in the first half. They came out and hit a shot, 3-0 for a little bit. End of the first quarter was 8-3. We went into halftime. Our other senior, McKenna, hit a buzzer beater. 19-9 was the halftime score, and I felt like our defense was really good. We were blocking out and rebounding really well. But our offense, we just couldn't seem to get anything going very much. Come out in the second half, and we knew Kabul, being at Kabul, they'd make a run. They're going to hit some shots. We just got to make sure that we do what we need to do. I remember specifically calling timeout late in the fourth quarter. We just made 2 really bad turnovers, and I felt like we were starting to panic a little bit. And I told them, listen, even if they hit a 3 here, we're still up 4 points. We're still up 2 possessions. I think we were up 7 at that point. So, just calming them down, saying, hey, everything's going to be okay. Relax a little bit. Give credit to Kabul. They made it a game when they could have easily, laid down and let us run away with it. But, they have fight in them too, just like anyone does that makes the district championship game. Thankfully, near the end of the fourth quarter, they had to start fouling. And if you foul the girl sitting beside me here, she's usually pretty good about making her free throws and putting the game away. So we're lucky to have her for sure.
Well, the young lady sitting beside you is now the all-time leading scorer in Dora High School women's basketball history with now over 2,610 points. I think that broke the record, but 24 points the other night adds to that. Cassidy, first, congratulations on becoming the all-time leading scorer.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Did you know you were close?
He wasn't going to tell me, but he did mention it before. What game was that?
It was the Bakersfield game. First round of districts.
First round of districts, yeah. He mentioned it to me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I knew I was close. I didn't know how close, though.
So you got it against Kabul or Bakersfield?
Bakersfield, right?
Yes. Yeah, she broke it Monday night against Bakersfield.
All right. So what was the shot that went in? Did they stop the game? What did it look like?
Honestly, I don't know the exact shot, and no, we didn't stop the game during the game.
Probably a good thing in district.
What?
Go ahead.
Oh, I remember thinking about it when she broke it, and I didn't really want to stop the game being district tournament. Michigan's got different regulations and rules on what can be done at districts. But I think she actually tied it on a layup, and she got fouled and then broke it with a free throw. I think it was mid-first quarter or so.
All right. Well, Cassidy, take us through the Kabul game. Coach mentioned, he called a timeout to kind of calm you down. What was it like as far as the players were going, and did that work?
Yeah, like you said, in the beginning, none of us could really score, and then third quarter came, and they kind of made a run. We never got down, though, except for in the beginning when it was 3-0. But we did a good job of, when they made a run or got momentum, we didn't, get down. But him calling a timeout was probably a good thing just so we could take a deep breath and, get back in it.
So what does it mean to go back-to-back as a district champion and the district player of the year?
Well, it means a lot. And last year, like you said, it was different because we were the 2 seed. There was no pressure. And there was a little more pressure this year being the 1. And we were little more nervous this year, I think. But yeah, it means a lot, and I couldn't do it without my teammates or a coach here.
Well, and being a senior, that puts a little extra pressure on, knowing it could be your last game. And now you're playing with house money. You've got Crocker coming up on when you guys play tonight or tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. Where will that game be played?
It's at Lebanon High School.
At Lebanon High School. So, Coach, what do you know about Crocker? You haven't seen them all year. They have identical record. They were not the Newburgh team that a lot of folks felt were come out of that district.
Mm-hmm.
What do you know about them, and what are you going to have to do to come out on top?
Well, I know they're a good team. Newburgh's been state ranked for most of the year, and they've beat Newburgh twice in the past 3 weeks now. My own personal opinion, we just got to do what we do well. We've got to block out and rebound. We've got to defend and make sure that we don't give up open shots. I feel like as long as we contest shots, if people still make contested shots, then, listen, they still make contested shots. But let's make sure that we contest and we block out and rebound. Our biggest deal is we've got to take care of the ball. If we can have 15 or less turnovers in a game, I feel like that gives us a really good chance to win. If we come out and we have up near 20, 25 turnovers, we're in trouble and we're struggling. We've just got to make sure we're strong with the ball. We can handle it. From what I have seen of them, they do put some pressure on the ball. So we're going to have to make sure that we're ready to handle that. And then when they do overplay on certain areas, then, be ready to attack the basket. Like Cassidy said, we couldn't do it without some of our teammates. The other night, our other little guard, Cassidy had 24, but our other little two guard, she put in 13, which, she's averages about 8 or 9 a game, somewhere in there. And so anytime we can have 2 girls up in double figures, and then maybe 2 more combined for double figures, that really lightens the load on her offensively to where she doesn't have to go out and get 35 or 40 a night. So we just need to make sure we do what makes us, I tell them every night, do what makes us good. And when we block out and rebound and we defend, I feel like we're a pretty good team.
Coach, as you look at Crocker and you've seen him a few times, maybe on film or things like, is there a team on your schedule that you've played already that maybe you could compare them to?
They like to play man, I feel like. So to me, the only team we've seen all year that played us man, there's 2 of them. There's Hartville and Houston. But Hartville and Houston were able to give us so much issues just because of their length and their size. I tell the girls every day, we're not very big. Cassidy here is only about 5'5" and a half, 5'6", if she's got her, her lifts on and her shoes and whatnot. But we're not real big, and we do struggle at times with length and size. But I don't think watching them that Crocker has the length and size that Houston or Hartville does. That doesn't mean they can't give us issues, and that doesn't mean they won't. But comparatively, when teams have ran us man, it's been them. It was Hartville and Houston, and so we're going to go prepare like we prepared for those teams.
Cassidy, what are you doing between now and then to kind of get prepared for this game? Are you watching film? Are you taking care of your body? What are you doing to kind of get prepared?
Yes, I've been watching a lot of film just today because we didn't know until last night who we were going to play. But yeah, I've been watching film today. It's hard to focus and do any schoolwork. But yeah, I've been watching film today and just gonna have a good practice today and focus on what we need to do to get ready for them.
And Coach, what's the schedule like when traveling? I don't know how far it is from Dora to Lebanon. Are you getting out of school early? You stopping and eating? What's the travel look like?
It is a good little trip. We got to go up to Richland last year for the sectional game because Misha played it at the home courts last year because of COVID. It'll take us about 2 hours, 2 hours, 15 minutes on a bus to get there. We're going to leave early, a little bit after lunchtime here at school, and we're going to take them to eat out here in West Plains. And then, of course, from there, once we eat, we're ready to go. We'll head up north. I personally like to be in the gym an hour beforehand, but Lebanon's gym I told him yesterday, it's a full-on arena. It's a different feel when you're down there on the court and you have no backdrop or no wall behind the goal. So we're going to try to get there a little early, have them walk through the gym before we go get dressed, and just, be able to adjust a little bit to the surroundings. Misha rule is you can't get a ball and warm up till 30 minutes before the game. So we can't be out there at 4:30 getting loose, warming up or practicing. But, just being in the gym and being able to see what's behind there and around there, I think will do us, as much good as being up there to practice for an hour would probably. Just trying to get there a little early where they can see things.
Right. And That gymnasium is one of my favorites in Southwest Missouri. I enjoy every time I get to go there. It's a kind of an historical looking facility. It's very nice, and you'll be well taken care of there as well there at Lebanon.
Yes, it is. It's an extremely nice gym. I've had the opportunity to coach a few games there before and be in it a few times, and it's a different feel than a normal high school gym for sure. But it's not a bad feeling. It's pretty exciting getting to coach a big game in that gym.
All right. Cassie, again, congratulations on behalf of Cheviers of the Ozarks for setting an all-time school record. And every point you make from here on out, you just keep breaking your own record. So see if you can go out and do it 40 or 50 more times here over the next few days. And, Coach and Cassie both, tremendous luck as you head into this sectional game. And you guys keep winning. We'll keep having you on.
All righty, sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Head coach, Dora Lady Falcons, Cole Garnette, and Cassidy Hambelton, our Chevaliers of the Ozarks, 2-time Athlete of the Week. Keep it right here at MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage.